What if the first hour after you wake up determines whether you'll live to 90 or struggle with declining health in your 70s? Today, you'll discover 7 specific morning routines that longevity researchers have directly linked to living past 90 with good health and independence, not just surviving, but thriving. And I'll reveal one morning habit at the end that Harvard researchers found in 90% of people who live past 95, something so simple you can start it tomorrow, yet most seniors never do it. Helen, an 87-year-old from San Diego, credits her remarkable health and energy to the 7 morning routines she's followed religiously for 20 years. While her peers struggle with multiple health issues, Helen still gardens, travels, and lives independently. Her doctor says her biological age is closer to 70, and it all comes down to what she does in the first hour of each day. Routine 1. Drink water with a pinch of sea salt. Your body loses up to a pint of water overnight through breathing and sweating. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that seniors who rehydrate with mineralized water first thing in the morning have better cardiovascular function and cognitive performance throughout the day. Plain water is good, but adding a small pinch of natural sea salt provides essential electrolytes that aging kidneys need to function properly. Your body doesn't just need water, it needs the minerals that help your cells actually absorb and use that water. As you age, your kidneys become less efficient at retaining these critical minerals, which is why so many seniors feel chronically dehydrated even when they drink plenty of plain water. Think about what happens inside your body during those 7 or 8 hours of sleep. You're not just lying still, you're breathing out moisture with every breath. Your body is sweating as it regulates temperature throughout the night. Your kidneys are filtering and processing waste. All of this happens without any water coming in, which means you wake up in a genuine state of dehydration. When you immediately drink plain water, it helps. But when you add that tiny pinch of sea salt, you're giving your body the sodium and trace minerals it needs to actually pull that water into your cells, where it can do the most good. Frank, 82, from Austin, was experiencing morning dizziness and fatigue that worried him. His doctor suggested adding a tiny pinch of sea salt to his morning water. Within 2 weeks, his energy improved dramatically and the dizziness vanished completely. The solution was so simple, he couldn't believe he'd suffered for months without knowing this. Starting your day dehydrated stresses your heart because your blood becomes thicker and harder to pump. It forces every organ to work harder, accelerates aging at the cellular level, and sets you up for a day of fatigue and poor mental clarity. Tonight, before you go to bed, prepare a large glass of room temperature water and add a tiny pinch of natural sea salt, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Place it on your nightstand where you'll see it first thing in the morning. When you wake up, before you check your phone, before you get out of bed, before you do anything else, drink that entire glass within 5 minutes. Make this your new non-negotiable morning ritual. Your body will be dehydrated again tomorrow morning. Prepare that glass tonight and commit to this routine. Don't wait, act now. Routine 2. Expose your eyes to natural light within 15 minutes. Did you know your body's aging clock is controlled by morning light exposure? Stanford University research demonstrates that seniors who get natural light exposure within 15 minutes of waking have significantly better circadian rhythm function, which directly impacts sleep quality, hormone balance, and longevity. Morning light sets your biological clock for the entire day. Your eyes contain special cells that detect light and send signals directly to the part of your brain that controls your sleep-wake cycle, your hormone production, your body temperature, and even your immune system. These cells are most responsive to light in the first 15 minutes after you wake up, which makes this narrow window critically important. Most seniors spend their mornings indoors with artificial lighting, completely missing this crucial biological signal. Your body needs to know it's daytime, and it learns this primarily through your eyes, not through your skin. When you expose your eyes to natural outdoor light early in the morning, you're essentially telling every cell in your body to wake up, produce energy, and function optimally. This light exposure triggers a cascade of beneficial hormones and suppresses melatonin at exactly the right time. Then 14 to 16 hours later, your body naturally produces melatonin again, helping you fall asleep easily at night. Vivian from Portland struggled with insomnia and daytime fatigue for years, trying everything she could think of. She started stepping outside for just 10 minutes each morning, letting natural light hit her eyes. Within 3 weeks, her sleep normalized completely, and her energy during the day was better than it had been in a decade. Avoiding morning light disrupts your circadian rhythm, which causes poor sleep at night, hormone imbalances throughout the day, and accelerated aging of your immune system and brain. Every day you miss this morning light exposure, you're making it harder for your body to know when to be awake and when to sleep. Within 15 minutes of waking tomorrow, go outside or stand by a window without sunglasses for at least 10 minutes. Even cloudy days provide enough natural light to set your biological clock. You don't need to stare at the sun, just let the natural outdoor light hit your eyes while you breathe, stretch, or drink your morning water. If mobility is an issue, sit by an open window. If weather is severe, get as close to a window as possible. But outdoor light is always better. Tomorrow morning is your next opportunity to reset your biological clock. Don't waste it staying indoors. Don't wait. Act now. Routine 3. Practice gentle stretching for 5 minutes. The flexibility you maintain in your 60s and 70s predicts your mobility in your 80s and 90s. Johns Hopkins medicine research shows that seniors who perform just 5 minutes of gentle morning stretching have 40% fewer falls, better balance, and maintain independence significantly longer than those who don't stretch. This isn't about becoming a yoga master or achieving impressive flexibility. It's about maintaining the basic range of motion your body needs to function safely and independently. When you sleep, your muscles naturally tighten and shorten. Your joints stiffen. Your connective tissue becomes less pliable. If you immediately start your day without addressing this overnight stiffness, you're moving through your entire day with restricted range of motion that increases your fall risk. Morning stretching serves multiple purposes beyond just flexibility. It increases blood flow to your muscles and joints, which delivers oxygen and nutrients they need. It lubricates your joints with synovial fluid, reducing pain and improving movement. It activates your nervous system in a gentle way, improving your balance and coordination for the entire day. It also signals to your brain that your body is ready to move, which improves your confidence and reduces that cautious, hesitant movement pattern that actually increases fall risk in seniors. Raymond, 79, from Chicago, could barely bend over to tie his shoes and felt unsteady on his feet. After 3 months of gentle morning stretches taking just 5 minutes, he regained flexibility he hadn't had in 15 years, and his confidence in moving around increased dramatically. Skipping morning stretching allows your muscles and joints to stiffen permanently over time. This leads to falls, loss of independence, chronic pain, and eventually the inability to perform basic self-care tasks. The flexibility you lose gradually is incredibly difficult to regain, but the flexibility you maintain with daily stretching stays with you. Before you even get out of bed tomorrow morning, stretch your arms overhead and hold for 10 seconds. Rotate your ankles in circles, both directions. Bend your knees toward your chest, one at a time. After you stand up safely, do gentle neck rolls in both directions. Reach your hands toward your toes, bending only as far as comfortable. Do shoulder rolls backward and forward. These simple stretches take 5 minutes total and require no equipment. Your body is stiffest first thing in the morning, which is exactly when stretching matters most. Start tomorrow before your feet hit the floor. Don't wait. Act now. Routine 4. Eat protein. Within 30 minutes of waking. Are you losing muscle mass because you're waiting too long to eat protein? Harvard Medical School research reveals that seniors who consume at least 20 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking maintain significantly more muscle mass, strength, and metabolic health. Morning protein triggers muscle synthesis when your body is most responsive to this signal. After sleeping for 7 or 8 hours without food, your body is in a mild catabolic state, meaning it's starting to break down muscle tissue for energy. When you eat protein quickly after waking, you immediately reverse this process and signal your body to build and maintain muscle instead. Most seniors eat very little protein at breakfast, if they eat breakfast at all. They might have toast, cereal, fruit, or just coffee. While these foods have their place, none of them provide the protein your aging muscles desperately need first thing in the morning. Your muscles are more sensitive to protein in the morning than any other time of day. This is called the anabolic window. And for seniors, it's especially important because you're already fighting age-related muscle loss. Every morning you skip this protein opportunity, you're essentially choosing muscle loss over muscle maintenance. Clarence from Denver was steadily losing strength despite staying relatively active. His doctor suggested he start eating eggs within 30 minutes of waking. Within 4 months, his strength tests improved by 25%, and he felt more stable and confident in his movements. Delaying protein intake causes your body to continue breaking down your existing muscle for energy. This accelerates the muscle loss that leads to frailty, falls, loss of independence, and eventually the inability to live on your own. Muscle loss is not an inevitable part of aging. Much of it is caused by not eating protein at the right times. Tonight, prepare easy protein options so they're ready when you wake up. Hard-boil some eggs and keep them in your refrigerator. Buy Greek yogurt with at least 15 grams of protein per serving. Keep cottage cheese on hand. Have leftover chicken or turkey ready to eat. You need at least 20 grams of protein, which is about 3 eggs, 1 cup of Greek yogurt, or 3 ounces of meat. Eat this within 30 minutes of waking before your coffee if possible. Set a timer if you need to. Every morning you wait hours to eat protein. You're losing muscle you can't afford to lose. Start tomorrow morning. Don't wait. Act now. Routine 5. Move your body before sitting down. The moment you sit down after waking determines your energy and metabolism for hours. Research from the CDC shows that seniors who engage in any form of movement before their first prolonged sitting session have better metabolic health, cardiovascular function, and report higher energy levels throughout the day. Your body takes cues from your behavior immediately after waking. When you move first, you signal that today is an active day, and your body responds by increasing your metabolic rate, improving your circulation, and elevating your energy. When you sit first, you signal that today is a sedentary day, and your body responds by conserving energy and staying in low-power mode. Think about what sitting does to your body right after you wake up. Your blood pools in your lower body instead of circulating effectively. Your digestive system slows down. Your metabolism remains suppressed. Your joints that just spent 8 hours immobile remain stiff and compressed. Your muscles don't activate properly, which means they don't signal your brain to increase alertness and energy. Essentially, sitting immediately after waking keeps you in a semi-sleep state physiologically, even though you're technically awake. Joyce, 74, from Nashville, used to sit down for breakfast immediately after waking and felt sluggish until noon every single day. She started walking around her house for 10 minutes before sitting down, and her energy transformed completely. She couldn't believe such a simple change made such a dramatic difference. Sitting immediately after waking signals your body to stay in low energy mode. It suppresses your metabolism, reduces your circulation, and leaves you feeling tired and foggy for hours. Every morning you sit first and move later, you're wasting the most responsive metabolic window of your day. Before you sit down for breakfast or morning coffee tomorrow, walk around your house for at least 10 minutes. Step outside to check the weather and walk around your yard. Water your plants. Check your mailbox. March in place while you're making your coffee. Do the gentle stretches we discussed earlier. Any movement counts as long as you're on your feet and moving for at least 10 minutes before you sit down. This doesn't replace exercise, but it fundamentally changes how your body functions for the rest of the day. Tomorrow morning, move first and sit second. Your metabolism is waiting for this signal. Don't wait. Act now. Routine 6. Practice gratitude for 2 minutes. Can 2 minutes of gratitude actually extend your lifespan? According to research from the University of California and Harvard Medical School, seniors who practice daily gratitude have lower inflammation markers, better heart health, and significantly reduced stress hormones. Gratitude literally changes your body's chemistry in measurable ways. When you consciously focus on things you're grateful for, your brain reduces cortisol production, increases serotonin and dopamine, and triggers a relaxation response throughout your entire body. This isn't just feel-good psychology. These are real biological changes that accumulate over time and directly impact how long and how well you live. The morning is the ideal time for gratitude practice because it sets the emotional and physiological tone for your entire day. When you start your day focused on what you appreciate, you're training your brain to notice positive things throughout the day instead of defaulting to worry and negativity. This doesn't mean ignoring real problems. It means choosing to acknowledge good things alongside challenges, which creates a more balanced and less stressful internal experience. Chronic stress and negativity keep your body flooded with cortisol, which damages your immune system, raises your blood pressure, increases inflammation, and accelerates aging at every level. After losing his wife, Martin, 81, from Seattle felt depressed and his health declined rapidly in every measurable way. His daughter suggested writing 3 things he was grateful for each morning. His mood improved, his blood pressure dropped, and his outlook on life transformed within just a few weeks of this simple practice. Chronic negativity and stress keep your body in fight-or-flight mode constantly. This damages your immune system, accelerates aging, increases your disease risk, and reduces both the length and quality of your life. Every day you spend focused only on problems and worries, you're chemically damaging your body. Every morning while you're drinking your water or getting your morning light, think of 3 specific things you're grateful for. Say them out loud, even if you're alone, or write them in a small notebook you keep by your bed. Be specific, not generic. Instead of, "I'm grateful for my family," say, "I'm grateful that my grandson called me yesterday." Instead of, "I'm grateful for my health," say, "I'm grateful that I woke up without pain today." 2 minutes maximum. Tomorrow morning, before worry or stress enters your mind, start with gratitude. Your body will respond immediately to this shift. Don't wait, act now. Routine 7. Plan 1. Meaningful connection for the day. People who live past 90 have one thing in common. They maintain daily human connections. Stanford University and Mayo Clinic research shows that seniors who plan at least one meaningful social interaction each day have 50% better survival rates and significantly lower rates of cognitive decline. Connection is as important as nutrition, exercise, or any other health behavior you can think of. This is the habit Harvard researchers found in 90% of people who live past 95. Your body is designed to be social. When you connect meaningfully with another person, your body releases oxytocin, reduces stress hormones, strengthens your immune system, and even reduces physical pain. Social connection is not optional for longevity. It's essential. The key word here is plan. Many seniors wait for connection to happen to them. They hope someone will call or visit. They think about reaching out, but don't actually do it. Planning your daily connection means taking active control of this critical health behavior. When you decide each morning who you'll connect with and how, you remove the barrier of decision-making later when energy and motivation are lower. You're making connection as routine and non-negotiable as taking vitamins or eating breakfast. This small act of planning transforms connection from something that might happen to something that will happen. After retiring, Kenneth, 76, from Miami isolated himself without realizing how dangerous it was. His health deteriorated quickly across multiple measures. When he started calling one friend or family member each morning and planning to see someone face to face, his doctor noticed improvements in every single health marker at his next appointment. Social isolation is as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes daily. It increases your risk of heart disease, stroke, dementia, depression, and early death. Every day you spend mostly isolated, you're actively damaging your health as severely as any physical disease. Every morning during your gratitude practice or while drinking your water, identify one person you'll connect with that day. It could be a phone call, a coffee meeting, a neighbor visit, attending a community event, or going somewhere you'll interact with people. Put it in your phone calendar with an alert so you actually follow through. Make the call, send the text, or show up. Connection doesn't have to be lengthy, but it must be genuine. A 5-minute phone call where you actually listen and share counts more than an hour of small talk. Your longevity depends on connection more than almost anything else. Plan tomorrow's connection right now, then make it happen. Don't wait, act now. These 7 morning routines aren't random suggestions. They're patterns researchers consistently find in people who live healthy, independent lives past 90. You don't need to master all 7 immediately. Choose 3 routines to start this week, then add the others gradually over the next month. The beauty of morning routines is that they set the tone for your entire day. When you win the morning, you win the day. When you win enough days, you win years of quality life. Every single one of these routines works with your body's natural systems, not against them. If you found these routines valuable, imagine how they could help someone you care about live longer and healthier. Like this video to help more seniors discover this information and share it with friends or family members who want to stay healthy into their 90s. Comment below and tell me which routine you're starting tomorrow. I read every comment, and your commitment might inspire someone else to take action. Remember, longevity isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years, and these 7 morning routines are your daily foundation for both.